was at the house that all I needed to do was speak to the officer, and then I could go and look for Keeley, and then you take my phone off.
The tragic story of Keeley Bunker evokes profound sorrow and disbelief. This young woman's life was tragically cut short by someone she had trusted since childhood. This documentary seeks to unravel the events of that fateful night, exploring how a friendship turned into a nightmare and uncovering the disturbing truths behind Keeley's death. Through a detailed examination of the case, we aim to shed light on the betrayal that led to Keeley's untimely demise and reflect on the broader implications of this tragedy. Keeley Bunker, a 20-year-old woman full of life and promise, had been celebrating her milestone birthday with friends on the night of September 18th, 2019. Born and raised in a tight-knit community, Keeley was known for her warmth and optimism. Her friends described her as someone who radiates positivity and kindness, traits that endeared her to everyone around her. The night of her birthday was meant to be a joyous occasion. Keeley had spent the evening with close friends, including Wesley Streete, who had been a part of her life for many years. Their friendship, built over childhood years, had always been one of trust and mutual respect. This long-standing relationship made Keeley's decision to accept Wesley's offer to walk her home seem like a safe and sensible choice. The fateful events of that night began with what appeared to be a simple and benign gesture: a friend offering to make sure Keeley got home safely. It was an act of kindness that Keeley, who trusted this individual implicitly, accepted without hesitation. This offer seemed like a reassurance, a safeguard that would ensure her well-being and provide her with a sense of security as she made her way home. However, this seemingly innocent and well-meaning gesture would soon unravel into a harrowing nightmare. Wesley Streete, the person Keeley believed was looking out for her, harbored sinister intentions that were far removed from the protective facade he presented. His true, malevolent intentions remained concealed beneath a veneer of friendship and trust. As the night progressed, it became tragically clear that Streete had no genuine regard for Keeley's safety. Instead of guiding her home, he led her down a path that would ultimately end in unimaginable suffering. The contrast between the initial appearance of safety and the horrific reality that followed highlights the depth of Streete's deception and the betrayal of Keeley's trust. This cruel twist of fate turned what should have been a simple act of kindness into a prelude to an unspeakable tragedy. Wesley Streete committed an atrocious act against Keeley. He forcefully raped her and subjected her to severe physical and mental abuse. His actions not only violated her bodily autonomy, but also shattered her emotional and psychological well-being. In the early hours of September 18th, Keeley's lifeless body was discovered in a park near her home. The circumstances surrounding her death were both shocking and horrifying. Initial reports suggested that Keeley had been the victim of a violent crime. As the investigation unfolded, it became clear that Wesley Streete was at the center of this tragedy. His actions, which he initially claimed were accidental, were revealed to be deliberate and premeditated.
Now, when you say you're going to take my phone, now I feel like you're blaming me.
No, we haven't once since.
The forensic evidence and witness testimonies provided a detailed and unsettling portrayal of the tragic events surrounding Keeley's death. Surveillance footage from cameras in the vicinity played a crucial role in piecing together the sequence of events. The footage clearly captured Wesley Streete's presence and movements in the moments leading up to Keeley's demise, offering a chilling visual account of his actions. The tragic death of Keeley Bunker led to a highly publicized trial that unraveled the harrowing details of her final hours. Wesley Streete, identified as the last person to have seen Keeley alive, initially gave a detailed account of their last moments together. He claimed that they parted ways at a phone box located at the junction of Maasfield Drive and Wordsworth Avenue. In an attempt to assist the investigation, Streete even accompanied officers on a drive, retracing the route he said they took. However, Keeley's body was discovered that same night at 9 p.m., face down in a pool near the edge of Wigginton Park. This grim discovery marked the beginning of a series of revelations that would ultimately expose Streete's deception. When Streete was arrested a few hours after the discovery of Keeley's body, officers noticed scratches on his face, an early indication of a violent struggle. As the investigation progressed, the evidence began to unravel Streete's version of events. The jury heard compelling testimony from experts who analyzed GPS, DNA, and CCTV evidence, all of which contradicted Streete's account. Expert analysis of Streete's mobile phone provided a clear picture of his movements that night. Contrary to his claims, Streete did not head towards the phone box and then go home. Instead, the GPS data revealed that he moved away from his home and entered Wigginton Park. The evidence was bolstered by CCTV footage, which captured Keeley and Streete together near Tamworth Rugby Club at 4:23 a.m. The forensic analysis of Streete's mobile phone revealed it was in the vicinity of where Keeley's body was found for approximately an hour. GPS data showed that Streete's phone was at that location 7 times throughout the day, further implicating him in the crime. Additional evidence included Keeley's rucksack, found a short distance away from Tamworth Rugby Club. Streete's bank card was discovered between the rugby club and the location where Keeley's body was found. Streete's jacket, also found in the park, was heavily stained with makeup that matched what Keeley was wearing, providing further evidence of his presence at the crime scene. The post-mortem examination of Keeley's body revealed Streete's DNA, leading to the rape charge. This critical evidence was pivotal in securing a conviction. The jury's verdict was influenced by the overwhelming evidence presented, including GPS data, DNA results, and CCTV footage. This evidence dismantled Streete's false narrative and confirmed his guilt beyond reasonable doubt. Senior investigating officer, Detective Inspector Cheryl Hannon, expressed her gratitude for the outcome of the trial. She stated, "I welcome today's verdict and hope that it will bring some comfort to Keeley's family and friends." Throughout the police investigation and this trial, the 3 women who were raped and sexually assaulted by Streete have shown incredible bravery. Keeley's death had a profound impact on the town of Tamworth and beyond. Detective Inspector Hannon also acknowledged the support of the local community, which played a crucial role in assisting Keeley's family and aiding the police investigation. Streete's sentencing took place at Stafford Crown Court on August 7th. The trial not only sought justice for Keeley, but also highlighted the importance of forensic technology and community involvement in solving such grave crimes. The verdict served as a powerful reminder that justice would prevail, regardless of the attempts to deceive and mislead. As the community reflects on Keeley's tragic death, the case underscores the importance of vigilance, the relentless pursuit of truth, and the collective effort required to bring perpetrators of such heinous crimes to justice. Keeley Bunker's tragic death has had a profound impact on her family, friends, and the wider community. The grief and loss experienced by those close to Keeley have been immense, and her story has become a focal point for discussions about trust, violence, and prevention. In the wake of Keeley's death, her family has been vocal about the need for greater awareness and preventative measures to address and identify violent tendencies before they escalate into such heinous crimes. They have advocated for more robust systems to protect individuals from those who might hide behind a facade of normalcy. Keeley's case has also sparked conversations about the importance of supporting victims and their families through the legal process. Keeley's story is a reminder of the importance of vigilance, support, and a compassionate approach to addressing the darkest aspects of human behavior.